Diogo Jota's widow attempts suicide after his funeral. I'm in shock. I can't bear this pain. Just when the football world thought the tragedy surrounding Diogo Jota couldn't get any darker, another heartbreaking twist has emerged. Mere hours after the emotional and chaotic funeral of the beloved Portuguese footballer, his wife, Maria Inês, reportedly attempted to take her own life, and only narrowly survived. According to hospital sources and family insiders, the widow of the Liverpool and Portugal national team forward was found unconscious in her bedroom after ingesting a dangerous combination of prescription medications. A handwritten note was found beside her, bearing the devastating message, "I'm in shock. I can't bear this pain. Forgive me." The incident has sent shockwaves through the international sports community and reignited urgent questions about the psychological toll of fame, grief, and conspiracy. The day after the funeral, a family in pieces. The funeral of Diogo Jota, held in Porto, was marked by chaos and sorrow. As thousands mourned the sudden and mysterious death of the 27-year-old football star, Maria collapsed during the final rites and screamed, "My husband was murdered." Her accusations, fueled by confusion and grief, sparked speculation across the media and social platforms. But no one expected what would come next. According to her sister, Sofia Inês, Maria returned home late that evening in complete silence. She reportedly locked herself in her room and refused to eat or speak. At around 3 a.m., I heard a crash, Sofia told the Correio Mundial. I rushed in and found her on the floor, pale, barely breathing. I screamed for help. We were seconds away from losing her too. Rushed to hospital in critical condition. Maria was immediately transported to a private hospital in Porto, where doctors confirmed she had suffered a drug overdose. Although initial reports feared the worst, physicians managed to stabilize her after several hours. She is alive, but extremely fragile, physically and emotionally, said Dr. Henrique Loures, the attending physician. She is under psychiatric observation and suicide watch. Authorities confirmed the incident but have not yet released a public statement. However, a close family friend told reporters, "Maria didn't want to die. She just didn't want to feel the pain anymore." The suicide note, a window into her despair. Maria's note, though brief, has already gone viral. Written in shaky handwriting, the note reads, "I've lost everything. The love of my life is gone. The father of my son is gone. I'm in shock. I can't bear this pain. Please take care of our child. I'm sorry." The last line, "I'm sorry," was underlined 3 times, a haunting signal of guilt and desperation. Sources say the note will not be released in full to protect the family's privacy, but excerpts have been confirmed by legal representatives. Story shattered. Maria and Diogo were high school sweethearts, together for over a decade. They shared a son, just 3 years old, and had been planning a second child. To many, they were a rare story of loyalty and love in a world too often stained by scandal. "She was his rock," said former teammate Pedro Matos. "Diogo once told me, without Maria, I'd be nothing. He adored her. And she adored him." That love has now turned into unbearable grief. Pressure of public grieving. Experts say the intense public scrutiny surrounding Jota's death may have contributed to Maria's breakdown. Theories about foul play, toxicology rumors, and whispers of betrayal have flooded social media. "She's not just grieving. She's being watched, judged, questioned," said psychologist Dr. Clara Fontes. "In such a vulnerable state, that's like psychological poison." Indeed, Maria's outburst at the funeral, and the global media circus that followed, left her feeling isolated and attacked, said her sister. She felt people were twisting her pain into drama, Sofia added. But she was just screaming for help. Support from the football community. Since the suicide attempt became public, outpourings of support have flooded in from around the globe. Cristiano Ronaldo, who had earlier posted a cryptic message about seeking truth, issued a heartfelt message. "Maria, stay strong. We're all with you. Diogo would want you to live, to fight, to raise your son with love." Liverpool FC also released an official statement. "Our thoughts are with Maria and the entire Jota family. We urge everyone to show compassion and understanding during this painful time. Players from both club and country have reportedly visited the hospital privately, including Bruno Fernandes and João Cancelo. A family's plea: stop the noise. His family has asked for privacy and peace. In a statement released by their lawyer, they said, "This is not a story. This is a tragedy. A young man is dead. A young mother almost followed him. A child nearly lost both parents. We ask for space, for kindness, and for time to heal." They also confirmed that Maria will be entering a private rehabilitation program and receiving long-term psychiatric care. What happens now? As investigations into Diogo Jota's death continue, with conflicting reports about drugs, foul play, and autopsy results, the emotional weight of the loss continues to mount. Maria Inês, though physically stable, faces a long road ahead. "She survived, but only just," said one nurse. "Now she needs help to survive emotionally. This kind of grief doesn't go away. It only transforms, sometimes into strength, sometimes into silence." And in the silence that now surrounds the Jota household, one thing is certain: the pain is still deafening.